Welcome to Girl Brains, where we talk about everything going on in
our girl brains. I'm Sydney.
I'm Nikki.
Here we are.
Episode I don't even know anymore.
I don't ever remember the numbers.
I think 9?
I think 9.
Yeah. I think we're on 9.
Yeah, we're doing good. Almost to 10.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Double digits.
We
Big
should
deal.
do something special for
we should bring a cake and just like eat it.
Yeah.
While we record. Can we make that happen?
Yeah.
ASMR would be.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
You don't like ASMR?
No, I think it's gross and I don't get
I don't like the food ASMRs, but I like the ones where anyways, we don't have to talk about that.
I don't get it.
You don't like any of it?
No.
I used to not be either, but there's this girl on TikTok who does it, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I falling asleep?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you feel relaxed?
I really do sometimes. It depends on the one. The food ones, I just watch because I love food. That does nothing for me other than I'm like, damn, like that looks really good.
Yeah. What does the TikTok girl do?
She does like your hair and makeup. It's like weird, but it's like she also does like she like role plays a certain thing. So it's like a fairy giving you like a fairy makeover, and she's got this like intricate makeup on, and she's like saying all these cool fancy words.
I hate it.
I mean, I kind of eat it up.
No, not for me. But we could do
the slime ones. I like the slime ones where they're like playing with the slime.
I do like the subreddit oddly satisfying. So like the slime
I know
one,
what you're talking about. Yeah,
that one is I find myself there sometimes if I just like need to kill a little time. I just scroll, and so the slime.
So you do like ASMR? You like slime ASMR?
I like. Slime
I don't even know what ASMR stands for.
I don't either. Audio. That's
sensory.
I don't know. I don't want to do this.
I'm in the R stands for, but I do like the slime ASMR eats. Big fan of slime.
Cool.
I don't play with it, but like watching the videos, I do.
Have you ever made it?
Like way back in 2016, yeah.
Okay.
Like when it was like big.
Yeah. Do you do glitter slime?
Absolutely not. I hate glitter.
You do?
I fucking hate glitter. I cannot stand glitter. I know. STD of the craft world just fucking gets everywhere.
What about like a little glitter? Like,
nope, I don't like it
anywhere.
On me. I don't like it crafts. Like I don't like it on gift bags because it literally fucking gets everywhere, and I cannot stand it.
I didn't know this about you.
I literally cannot stand it. That's why I don't use a lot of Lush products, is because like half of their fucking bath bombs have fucking glitter on them, and I'm like, pH problems, Pookie. Like who the fuck is actually using these and not getting a fucking yeast infection?
That's a good point. The Lush shampoo bar is like one of my go-tos.
I've always wanted to try the shampoo bars.
So this is crazy. One time, like years ago, probably like 15 years ago, my dad was somewhere and he went to Lush and the girl talked him into buying me a shampoo bar. I don't know. And he brought it back and my life has never been the same. They're so good. It's really good.
I've been meaning to try it. They had I'm 12. They had a shower jelly. Their shower jellies. It's the turtle one.
Yes.
I want the turtle one.
Yeah.
The turtle one looks so fucking cute.
Those are fun. They're really cool.
But the problem is that like every time I go, like because it's like the liquid fluid ounces, I'd have to order it online, and I have an aversion to ordering things online.
Is there a Lush anywhere in Atlanta? Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I've never been to
Birmingham. Oh yeah, there is one in Birmingham.
I never go to Birmingham though. Like
I don't either.
So, but next time I go, I'll have to check it.
Yeah.
The mall. Wow. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have to go to the Lush in Birmingham.
Yeah.
Add it to my Trader Joe's.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We need a fucking Trader Joe's in Auburn. I'm so sick of this.
We missed something.
Oh, no, Sabat.
No, let's get into it.
Because she doesn't have that many.
Last week's was a unique episode, I would say.
Yeah, because I was just fucking miserable the entire time because everybody's been trying to fucking crack into my shit. And there's still this motherfucker in Portugal who's still trying.
On your Spotify?
No, Spotify, thank God, it's my email. Like my not spam. It used to be important. Mm-hmm. And then it just basically turned into my like Old Navy, Books A Million, like coupons and shit.
Your promotional email.
Yeah. That's a good one. So it's some dude in Portugal he hasn't gotten in because he keeps saying unsuccessful. And then I Googled it, and apparently like this app that I used to use like way back in like literally 2014 got like their data fucking broken into, and that's why. But Microsoft is really smart. Sean and I figured this out the other day because like they haven't gotten into my account, but like they keep fucking trying. And it's probably like he was saying something automated, but it like grinds my fucking gears because I hate knowing that somebody's trying.
Yeah.
But Microsoft, you can like do like Sean, how do you pronounce the word? Alias, just making sure. I don't want to drop like incorrect. But you could do like an alias. So it's like you have like a new username to sign in on your email. And you can't sign in with like the original one. You can have it set up like that.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, Bill is so cunty for this. Like I was like I was like, I don't know, Bill
I
or
was like, who
Bill
are you
or
talking- I thought
whatever
Bill was like your
unpaid.
alias. I was
No,
like, okay,
Bill Gates.
yeah.
Bill Gates ate with that, or the unpaid intern who came up with that ate with that. So yeah, I was
okay.
So and then like I tried it, and yeah, I couldn't, like, you can have it set up where like you can sign in with either or just one or the other. So I made it my primary, and that's the one that I sign in with.
Okay. So you
and then I tried it out, and my other one doesn't. I haven't looked to see if they like got into that too, because I really cannot deal with that fucking right now. Like I said, they haven't gotten in, but it's so fucking stressful because I hate knowing that somebody's poking and prodding, even though like there's realistically nothing important in there, and it's just my anxiety going fucking haywire.
But it's a violation.
Yeah, and I'm like, you've tried like 8 times and you haven't gotten in. Like, move on to the next person. You're wasting your time with me, clearly.
That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
So what did Sabat have to say about last week?
Yeah, notes from Sabat. I didn't even get talking about my email. Because I was miserable last week. That's why it was a special episode, right? That's why it was a special. Okay, just making sure. So she said I swear too much. Sorry, Pookie. It's not going to change. She's been on that train for years.
I also, this is not a criticism, but last week you were ramped up.
I was, because I was pissed. I was so pissed.
I know.
Because I'm like, somebody, like, that's such, like, first of all, they fucked up my entire Spotify. And then, like, every time I opened the app, it was, like, the stupid charts thing that I had to keep seeing, and it was stressing me out. And then there was a whole entire thing when I saw, I'm kind of glad it happened, because then I wouldn't have realized the Portugal thing was happening with my email. I'm not glad it happened, but, like, it, like, led to that. But then, like, I thought somebody hacked into it again, and then, like, it didn't, and I was on, like, texting the Spotify support person. It was a whole entire thing. I was angry about it. I'm angry about it just thinking about it, but I think it's all behind us.
That's good. Okay, so too much cursing.
So, yeah, too much cursing. Okay. She's always said that about me. It's not going to change. I don't care. Okay. I mean, like, I care about your opinions, Mom. Love you. But, like, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
She always says that I swear too much. Like, I swear the most in the family. And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
if it bothers
somebody's got to be number one.
Exactly. It's like, if it fucking bothers you, then don't hang out with me. I don't know what to tell you, Pookie. And it's not like I always do it with people I'm comfortable with. Like, I'm not like walking into work meetings like, what's up, motherfuckers? Like, welcome back to this class. Like, no, I'm not like that.
No, you're not.
When I'm at like professional development, I'm not like calling everybody Pookie and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I can turn it off and on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's always said that I swear too much. And I'm like, I can try, but it's not going to happen. Because she swears the second most. So I'm like, Pookie, it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was you.
She learned
I just like amped it up a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. So, yeah, that's like a note that she has every time. It's not going to happen. Sorry, bestie. What else did she say?
Did she care about our torture poet stuff?
I was literally about to say, yeah, she said too much Swift.
Yeah. I know.
She's not a Swiftie. She's not a big fan of Tay-Tay. So
that's okay. It's not for everybody.
We respect all opinions here.
Not all opinions.
But the first 30 minutes was pretty...
We don't respect all opinions.
The first 30 minutes was pretty fucking crazy. With me between my Spotify, my fucking email, and then the people down my block.
Here's a question. Do you listen to our episodes?
I sometimes do.
Yeah.
I don't think I listened to this past one yet. Yeah. I listened so I can get us an extra number.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I like turn it on so we can get those like views and ratings. Yeah.
But other than that, no. Why did you listen to it? What did you have to say about it?
Yeah, I listened to it.
What did you have to say about our podcast episode?
I thought it was great. I think they're all great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty funny. You're pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think it's great dynamic duo that we got. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was good.
And then something about therapy, but she said that like she couldn't remember exactly what about therapy.
Because I remember because I just listened to it. So you were like setting up the story, and I was like, oh, I thought maybe it had something to do with your family. And you were like, no, that's for therapy, not for the podcast. Like those
that's probably what she made a comment about.
Yeah. So
it was a joke.
Kind of. It's okay.
It's not my... Anyways, no, it was a joke. It was a joke, Mom. Don't put it in the notes for next week, okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're moving on.
She's gonna put it in the notes for next week. She's gonna be like, what are you talking? And I was be like, fuck. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're doing great.
We're doing great. Now that all this is fucking behind me.
Yeah.
I had my 3 bad things and now it's over.
Yeah. Because we talked about that too.
Yeah, because it was a fucking cop thing, and then it was a fucking Spotify, and now it's been my fucking email thing. So there's my 3 bad things.
Now it's turning around. Good luck coming your way.
I really fucking hope so. Even just like neutral luck. I just don't want anybody fucking around my shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
But it's over.
It's fine.
It's over. We're fine. So. But that was it.
Nikki texted me this morning and was like, every Friday I have to think about what I'm wearing and not be an outfit repeater. Because and I was like, oh, I think about this too, and we hadn't talked about it, because I think about, like, because it gets recorded, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh, people are gonna see. Well, I don't know if people watch the videos, but if they do, I'm like, I need to be in
There
different
needs to
stuff.
be at least a different fit.
But
And
and
I'm
then we ended
like,
up matching today, which was cute.
yeah, which is really cute. I think you
Very.
subconsciously kind of like
Well, I sent you a
interfered.
picture of what I was wearing.
Exactly.
Were you already dressed at that point?
I think I was deciding on which shirt to wear because I think I wanted to wear this shirt, but I couldn't remember if I wore this shirt or a different blue shirt that I had. So then I just went with this one, and then we ended up matching. So I think subconsciously something was going on.
It's cute.
Sorry, I have a crush on you. So.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like attention. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So.
But.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I would literally click through all our episodes. I was like, did I have worn the shirt already? Because I wear the shirt kind of like a lot, but like the problem is that like, I get like, because like when I like go out after work, I change into like a casual fit because I don't want to wear my work fit out.
Yeah.
So like I wear the shirt like, but I can never remember
if you wore it to work or you wore it out.
Yeah,
it's cute. I like it a lot.
Thanks, Old Navy. When they had their $5 t-shirt sale.
Old Navy. I went to Old Navy last night.
I love Old Navy.
I got some shorts. Yeah.
Oh,
sometimes they hit. Yeah, I got some like workout shorts and some.
Because you're on your running journey.
I am on my running journey. I did my first 5K of the summer on Wednesday night.
That's crazy.
I know.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. It was freaking hot.
Yeah.
It's awful. So I do my little Couch to 5K app, and the school, they do a summer 5K series. So it's 6 of them. It's every week on Wednesday, and it's like a fundraiser for the cross country team. And I've done it for a couple years, like off and on. And then we decided to do it again this year. Well, I started the running app just on my own because I was like, I think I just want to like run a little bit more. And then we're like, it worked out. So I'm trying to decide if I want to like bump it up and try to get to a 10K. I did Thursday morning. I woke up early to do the 10K like training plan the first day. And
which was that like couch to 10K, or are we working on
5K to 10K?
Okay.
So there's like 2 sections in the app. There's like couch to 5K, which I completed, and then you can move to like 5K to 10K.
Okay.
And so it's like 3 days a week, and it gives you a little workout plan. And so I did the first day of the 10K plan, and I had to stop on like the last little section because I woke up super early. It was like 6 a.m. and I did the 5K Wednesday night, and then I woke up Thursday morning to do this 10K. I don't know what was coming over me. And it was muggy as hell at 6 a.m. And yeah, it was not,
because that was the day that it rained a bunch.
Yeah. So I did the first day. It wasn't successful. I'm gonna keep trying.
But you attempted.
Yeah, I attempted, and I finished it. I just had to like walk one extra time. So, but anyway, so that's my new journey. So I got new workout shorts.
I love that for you.
Yeah. I figure like it might help me if I feel like I look cute, you know?
Oh, for sure.
So
for
anyway,
sure.
On my running journey.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I always like want to like get back. Like I used to like, the problem is like you said, the fucking weather.
Yeah.
Like I hate the idea of washing my hair every night.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
like
the shampoo bar from Lush.
I do got to get the shampoo bar from Lush, but I'm usually like an every other day girly. So it's like the idea of like washing it every day because I went outside and I like because like I'm not a casual sweater.
No, oh my god,
like
no,
I can't go to like I hate going to public gyms because like I sweat so bad.
Okay, but here's the thing: if you do the app, which I'm not saying you like need to or should, but if you want to, it's 3 days a week. Okay. So that could still work out with your hair wash situation.
Okay.
So think about it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If it's only 3 days a week, actually, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's like basically okay.
Yeah. So that
kind of lines up. Excuse, thanks, Cindy.
If you want
to, the fucking weather.
Yeah, the
weather's ass.
The weather
I
sucks.
hate the weather this time of the year.
It's really muggy, but
I'll just pick it up in September. I'll live my couch potato journey right now.
I also ran Thursday morning, and then I like drove to the library and we ran from there, and then I was like driving back home. And I was like
the campus or
the public library. Okay. And then I was driving back home after Caitlin was with me, my friend, and I was drinking water because I was so like hot and tired, and I was at the red light. Nobody was around because it's still like really early in the morning, and the water went down the wrong pipe, and I started choking, and I was like, oh, and at first like we were kind of laughing like, oh, whatever, but I was like, oh no, this is like serious. I like put the car in park, and I was glad it was still a red light, and I'm glad there was nobody around because I was like, I kind of felt like I needed to like get out of the car and like,
Wow.
I don't know. It was like really
because you're probably already exhausted and now you have to catch your fucking breath on top of you already kind of being like taken out. That's crazy.
And I was like, if a car comes behind me, I'm like, I can't drive right now.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, I'm fine. I survived.
I'm glad you're alive.
Thank you so much.
We can title this episode, Parking My Car at a Red Light because I choked drinking water saved my life.
Yeah. I think every episode going forward can be blah, 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 save my life.
Probably.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm fine.
Well, yay, love that for you.
Yeah. You were going to tell me about what is it? Omegaverse?
This is okay. So there's this person who posts TikToks about it, and it's like satirical, but I send them to Sean all the fucking time because it's funny. And Sean and I was like, oh my god, I should talk about this on our stupid podcast, like not our stupid, but like this stupid thing on our podcast. And then I was like, no, like it's a lot to get into. And then Sean fucking brings it up to Sydney today. He's like, yeah, like you guys should talk about it. And I was like, you motherfucker. Like,
okay, but I don't, this is always how this goes. You're like, do you know about Eurovision? Or,
god, I love Eurovision.
You know.
Yost came out with a new song. It's pretty good.
Oh, good for him. Oh, we still need to do our playlist.
Oh, okay. We can actually well, you're heading out early because you're busy this weekend, but we can do it next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But I typically have no idea what you're talking about. Like
it's fucking like hardcore internet shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're deep in it. Okay, so
I'm not deep in it, but I have experience.
Okay, well, what is it? Because I don't even know. What's the Omegaverse?
So basically, I had to do a little bit because you like to ask a lot of questions. So I did a teeny tiny deep dive in on this subject. So basically, allegedly, the thing is that it happened because of a Star Trek episode.
Okay.
So that's like kind of like the origins of it. Supposedly, this is so fucking cringe.
like an older Star Trek episode.
Yeah. Older, like in like the 60s, I think. Like Wikipedia said. Yeah, because I literally looked. I was like, because she's gonna ask where the fuck this came from, and I don't know how to answer the question. Basically, it's like a subgenre of fan fiction, and now like a lot of people, because like people are just publishing fucking everything nowadays, or like actually like publishing like real books about it, which is cringe. So it's like a genre of fan fiction where. My mom watches this.
It's okay.
It's like,
okay. My mom.
Yeah, mom just like put the volume down for a little bit. So basically it's like where like humans have like, it's kind of like wolves like mating cycles.
Okay.
And then it's like Sean's shaking his head. I'm gonna turn that. And then like there's like 3 classes of humans. So there's the alphas, the betas, and the omegas.
Okay.
And the alphas are like the dominant type, and this is so fucking cringe.
I feel like most things do not embarrass you, but okay
because it's like I'm like owning because anyways
you're just explaining it. You're not.
I know,
like...
but it's like because listen, like I read my smutty books, but like realistically, when I'm reading them, I'm also cringing because like this is just like it's fucking cringe. It's really fucking cringe, and I'm like openly explaining this to people who don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, so basically, the alphas are like the dominant. Mm-hmm. The betas are kind of like neutral, and the omegas are like submissive. And in some writings, omegas are like super fucking rare.
Okay.
So basically, like alphas,
it's like a dom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then omegas are subs, and then betas are just kind of there. Okay. But it's like alphas, like omegas are super special because they're like biologically submissive and shit. And it's like I know what you all are thinking, like like gender issues.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
they do it with. It's actually very fucking common in male X male fanfics.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like omegas are only girls. Like it's fucking everywhere.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, and then like when alphas go through these mating cycles, like they like find not betas. Sorry, excuse me, wrong internet lingo. They find omegas, and then they like there's this thing called. I'm not gonna
just say it.
And then like there's like nodding, which is a whole thing.
What is nodding?
That one's too okay. So
this is educational.
This is borderline. Okay, from this moment here on, this is explicit with a capital E. Okay, so if you are with people in a surrounding area who are listening, who you do not want to listen to explicit materials. Put in your headphones or just like skip a hot second.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm giving 3, 2, all right, 1. All right, so here we go. basically, my mom watches this. Basically, it's like when the male inserts himself and ejaculates, like the tip of his penis enlarges, so like he can't pull out, and that's what nodding is. And like I said, this isn't just for women. This is also like a lot of male into male, male into female, male into they thems. It doesn't fucking matter. That's basically what nodding is.
I'm just like, when we were walking over, I was like, I don't really have anything to talk about. I don't really know.
This is why I didn't want to, because it's like, this opens a whole entire fucking door of shit. And that's basically like the big thing. And then it's also like chosen mates is like a thing, like mates, mating bonds, heat cycle. Like it's a whole entire fucking thing. And a lot of people like it because it's like the idea that like somebody's like biologically chosen for you and you don't have to like, you know what I mean?
Twin
it's like,
flames kind of thing.
Yeah, twin flames kind of thing. So it's like the idea of somebody loving you because the moon said it and not, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I fucking mean? Because like people didn't think they were lovable.
So, but they're all humans.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like sometimes like it dabbles a little bit into like mythical creatures, like werewolf fanfics typically have fucking omegaverse shit because they're dogs. Sometimes like they get like vampires involved. There's a really popular book by Ellie Hazelwood. I think it's Ellie Hazelwood called Bride, which I want to read because I've heard it's really good and it's vampires and werewolves. And that like has to deal with omegaverse shit, but it's like super intense and popular on the internet.
So part of it is fanfic. Is most of it fan or like
most of it but like started it as like
there's like actual published authors.
Ellie Hazelwood's Bride is published. So now like now that because like we could talk about the epidemic of smut in literature nowadays. Sure. I mean, it's always been there, don't get me wrong, but I think we're like reaching like new heights of it. Because like it's getting talked about a lot more.
It feels like it's everywhere. And I didn't know if it was just because I hang out with you a lot now. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Because I do read because...
But the ACOTAR is huge. Like that's...
Yeah, that's
like,
a lot of it.
Fourth Wing, that's another one, right?
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, it was decent, but
it's like popular smut, right?
It's like getting really popular, and I feel like a lot of books are having it, and I feel like most of the times, like, is it fun to read? Yes, but like I like reading them with like books that I talk about with other people, because like when I do adult book club at Auburn Oil, like we like laugh. We're like, what do you mean he has this fucking sunflower tattoo on his hip? Cringe as fuck. So most of the times, like I'm not reading them and getting hot and bothered. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, wow, this is doing something for me. No, like I'm just like, holy shit, why is this 30 fucking pages long? This is cringe as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 pages long. Throne of the Fallen.
Yeah.
Which started off really good and then like completely blew its course the second half of the book. Second, like not even second half, like last 3/4 of the book.
But do you have books that you would like, was it DNR?
Oh, DNF?
DNF.
Do not finish?
Yeah.
It takes I don't think I've ever DNF'd a book. My reading comprehension finishing it fades.
Okay. You just
like I'll just be like skipping pages, but I gotta like know kind of what happens.
Okay. So it never gets like too cringe that you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Typically. You're just like, I gotta finish it. Okay.
Like I'll be like reading it and then I'll be like telling like Sean about the cringy shit that happened.
Yeah.
Like I'm like this is like super fucking gross. Like I'm like.
So why do you think it's like so popular now?
I have no idea because people are chronically online and like nobody fucking hangs out with people anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I also think like dating is a whole entire thing now. Like the dating culture nowadays is like really like kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So I've heard. I haven't had to deal with it. Thank God. Shout out Sean.
God bless you.
God bless.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's like, yeah, and it's also just like different. It's like a lot of people have posted like even though, well, we could also even get into like dark romance shit, which is like actually fucking gross. And like if anybody reads, I do not.
What's the different? What's dark romance?
Dark romance is when we're getting into topics and tropes that are like illegal. Like I'm talking non-consensual acts. I'm talking like
I don't like
violence, like sexual violence. And I'm like one of them that's really big is Haunting Adeline. Okay. And it's like a stalker and her, and it's like fucking weird. And I do not, if anybody ever says that they enjoy reading those books, I steer the other fucking way because I'm like, you're fucked. Like that is gross. Like why would you?
Yeah.
Even if it's fictional, like I don't fucking get why people think that that's like a big thing.
Okay. Counterpoint. I'm not trying to defend that because like it does sound really gross, but it's interesting to think about because I'm like, we're into like true crime, like the TV show You, like he was like a sympathetic character, even though he was a stalker, and we all like that, watched that. So
I feel like most of the time they're not like, so like in Haunting Adeline, I think he like does like I don't know. I've never read the book, so technically I don't think I'm gonna like speak on it, whether he's like the main character is a sympathetic character or not. But I'm like, I don't know. People who read those books for fun,
Yeah,
to me,
it feels
I'm like
weird.
weird.
I'm like,
what's
I going on? Are you okay?
I mean, like, I get like trauma responses and stuff, but that's just not something I dabble into.
Yeah.
That's not something I want to associate with.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's just too much for me.
Yeah.
Like fairy porn, like fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Like he's got bat wings, fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Like omegaverse, like fucking whatever. But I draw the line. I draw the line at violence against women.
There you go. That's an official stance from Girl Brains.
We stand Olivia Benson in this house.
That's true. That's true. Detective.
Yeah, Detective Olivia Benson. I love SVU.
It's so good.
It is so
and
good.
it's also Taylor Swift's cat's name.
Yeah, Taylor Swift's cat's name.
Yeah.
But so there's like a whole entire thing. So like the Omegaverse stuff is kind of, I think, getting a little bit more popular, even though it was already fucking massive.
Yeah.
But I feel like now it's kind of hitting like published works.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to feel.
And it, like maybe too, it's like there is like this loneliness epidemic too, right? And people are very isolated post-pandemic. And so this is a way to like safely explore those fantasies.
Yeah. But it's like, read a real fucking book, y'all. Like, I'm not saying that I read the peak of literature. Do not get me wrong. But I'm like,
I don't have a
read
problem
a real
with that.
fucking book.
I don't have a problem with that.
People who only read exclusively smut, I'm like, girl, pick up fucking Walden or something. I don't know.
No. Okay. Well, okay.
Huckleberry Finn. Pride and Prejudice. Like, you can like, because there's like literally, and I can't talk shit because I've like read Kindle versions of like stupid shit.
Yeah.
But I don't only read stupid shit. Like we could talk about Ice Planet Barbarians.
But don't you
I really want to get into
like,
that.
It's all entertainment, right? And so it's like, shouldn't you be able to choose what you want? And
no,
like,
I'm saying no.
Because this is also like the thing of like, everybody was like, oh, reality TV, it's so trashy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's just entertainment. And we just like set these categories of like, this is prestige TV and like, this is literature, but this is trash. And I'm like, but why? If the point is like, you're like hanging out, going to bed, it's leisure time. Like let your leisure time be whatever you want it to be.
That's
and
true,
it shouldn't be about what other people perceive.
Yeah.
It should be like, this is your time to, you know,
I don't know.
But
people who read exclusively like smutty shit though, I'm like,
I mean, I do think if you the lines between like real life and fantasy could get blurry if you're just like constantly reading that. I don't know.
Smutty. Like I'm not saying like you have to read like classics. I mean, like I know those were the ones that I listed off. Like I'm not saying that, but I'm like you do not like.
Well, you could read
pick up a book that doesn't have any smut in it once in a while.
Yeah, yeah. Because I feel like
that
if you're
doesn't
just
have
like,
sex as a focal point. Of
it could. Yeah, it could be sprinkled in.
Yeah,
it's not like that.
But I'm like
you're reading it to get
a lot of times people are like getting like super into it.
That's true.
And then like it's like a really big thing because people are trying to promote their books online and people be like, is there spice? And I'm like, seek God, repent. Like, why are you asking if there's spice in every single book?
Can you explain to the pickles bike talk?
Book talk?
Bike talk.
Talk.
The biker guys.
Oh my God.
Because you taught me about this.
So basically, I feel like people on Book Talk didn't have a Wattpad phase when they were 15. So I've known about this Omegaverse shit since back in the day. I'm not new to this. I served my time. I was there before fucking Wattpad had ads.
What's Wattpad?
It's a big fan fiction website. Huge fan. It's not the best one. It like was pretty decent, but now they've just like you got to make an account, you got to like sign in, you got to fucking like ads, like pay, and I'm like, you've strayed from your roots. So there's Wattpad, there's Archive of Our Own. That's the big one. Archive of Our Own usually has the best fanfics. Tumblr's hard to navigate though. Like Archive of Our Own is really easy to find. You can filter by tags, you can filter by characters. Tumblr is a little bit more difficult to get through all that, but I love Tumblr though. But
okay,
so Wattpad is like pretty
okay.
But there's but then like others like small ones, fanfiction.net, Quotive. Those are the only two that I can think of on top of my head. But yeah, so where was I going with this?
The biker.
The bike. Okay, so basically, I feel like they never had a Wattpad phase when they were like growing up, because it's like dudes that like ride motorcycles that are posting like they're not thirst traps, but they're thirst traps. You know what I mean? Like, And then like people in like the comments,
they all wear
like,
their helmets so you can't see their
yeah,
faces.
they all wear their helmets, but they're wearing like tight shirts, or they're like posing like in like really like kind of like icky ways. And it's one of those things where you're like, this isn't a thirst trap, but this is like you're clearly trying to stir up a certain type of demographic here.
Yeah, they know their audience.
Yeah, and it's like people in the comments will be like, book talk just arrived, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, gross.
I think it's gross too. I think it's
like,
weird.
You do not know who this fucking person is. And I'm like, it's one thing to be like, wow, like he looks so cute, and it's another thing to be like,
you don't know that he's cute. He has a helmet on.
Yeah,
it's gross and weird.
Yeah. Oh, Sean's showing Ricky some examples. Everybody hit my lineup if you want some examples. I don't like. But, like, they're fucking everywhere. Because I am on Book Talk and I am on Bookstagram. And, like, there's always fucking one sprinkled in when I'm trying to just fucking get my stupid recommendations. And there's some loser on a bike.
It's weird.
And then, like, Book Talk's coming. And then, like, they, like, start, like, doing, like, sexual innuendos. It's like the dudes who post cooking videos, but they're doing, like, fucking weird shit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like, yeah. So, like, they'll be, like, rolling out dough and then they, like, smack it. And I'm like, like, I thought this was sourdough. Like, what is this? And it's like a whole entire fucking thing. It's so gross. And then like they'll like it's I hate seeing it. It's so gross. And then they're like spitting. And it's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like. Yeah. It's like, and then they're like grinding into the.
Oh God.
It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's awful. It's fucking awful. Ricky and Sean know what the fuck I'm talking about. It makes me sick. I'm like, why? Like, what have you people fucking done to this fucking country?
Yeah.
People make me fucking sick. Get a fucking grip. Repent. Seek God. Go to fucking church. I don't care what you have to do. But I'm like, literally, stop fucking being weird on the internet. Digital footprints are a real thing, people. I don't know why everybody forgot that was a fucking thing. And here I am talking about omegaverse on a podcast. But it's different. You know what I mean? This is just educational.
Yeah.
But I'm like, these people grinding into counters and I'm like, it's all flashing through my mind right now, and I'm having a fucking panic attack because I cannot. People need help, and I'm like, you guys need help. So it's like the motorcycle motherfuckers, the fucking baking people. I want to show you examples of this podcast because you're like, and I'm like, no, because if you knew what I was talking about, it's an epidemic, Sydney. It is an epidemic.
This is a problem.
I have to start blocking people. It's literally, it's so fucking cringe. And I'm like, I just wanted to know how to make pasta. And now you're over here basically fingering this dough.
Oh God.
It's true. You guys think I'm being dramatic, but I'm not. I swear. Do not look, I mean, it's not like explicit imagery.
Yeah,
but it's
but
them
it's
like
implied.
baking shit and like doing weird fucking motions that are so clearly, obviously,
I just like
sexual innuendos.
It's like I wonder about those people, and I'm like, okay, is this like, do they have a job? And they like
no,
or okay, so but then they're like, okay, I'm gonna wake up today and I'm gonna film this video.
Yeah, I'm gonna spank some dough for 4 hours out of my day.
Yeah, and I got to get all the angles and I get my light set up.
Oh my God, it's a fucking shit show, and they make me sick. Like I literally feel like vomiting every time I look at them because I'm like, why? Food is sacred. Food is sacred, and here you are just fucking disgusting. So yeah, those people make me sick. The book talk with the bikers, it's like book talk's been summoned, and then it's like I've been getting real cringe shit about people posting the like opening page of their like book, and it's like, this one's for the girls who like the bad guys, and I'm like, oh, you thought you were so fucking edgy typing that, didn't you?
Who posts that? Like girls post that or boys post that, or like, I mean,
it's typically girls that are recommending fantasy books.
Okay.
Or like books of any kind, and it's like, this one's for the girls who like the bad guy, and I'm like, ew. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you thought you were so tough writing that, so edgy. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Yeah, no, like literally, so emo, so hardcore. You're not like other people because you like books where they end up with the villain. God, it makes me so fucking. I could talk about this for fucking hours. I feel so strongly about fucking people who like sexualize stupid shit for no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah, it does feel like they're trying to prove something.
Yeah.
Right?
And girls do it too. Do not fucking get me wrong. Like there's some people who make like really weird fetish content.
There's a subreddit like it's like I have sex, right? Where they like post like people that do this cringy stuff that it's like they're trying to prove that they're and it's like, and I'm okay, like, we get it, you're fine.
Like this is not what I'm fucking here for.
Mm-hmm.
This is not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, so gross.
It sucks too once it gets on your page. Like, then it's hard to get rid of. It's the glitter.
It's fucking glitter. STD of the craft world.
Yeah.
STD of the fucking algorithms.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want this.
That sucks.
But then, like, they're so cringe that I always send them to my friends, and then that makes the algorithm keep doing it, and that's the problem is I need to share. Like, there's this one dude, the vampire guy. There's this dude who pretends he's a vampire. I think he's pretending, because some people on the internet you really never fucking know.
Yeah.
I love cringe shit. Okay, you know what? That's basically the moral of the fucking story is I love reading cringy shit. I love like watching cringy shit. Like I think it's really fucking funny. And this vampire guy is a prime fucking case.
Mm-hmm.
He has an OnlyFans. Do not know who the fuck is subscribed to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my god, Nikki, like you love No. I like vampires. I don't like people who fucking pretend to be a fucking vampire. Like that's not my fucking category.
Yeah, that's not your kink.
My mom watches this. So
that's a lot.
Everybody take a shot every time I say my mom watches this. Yeah. So basically, yeah, he pretends like he's a vampire and he posted this one, like, I guess it was kind of an ASMR video where he's like pretending that like he's like you woke up and he's like kidnapped you and he's like gonna drink your blood and he's like, oh my god, like I haven't feasted in days, and I'm like, like
what are like people in the comment? Are people into it?
There's always like some people who are like, wow, like okay, like daddy vampire, like yes,
daddy vampire,
and then there's other people who are like, I built this for you, page brick by brick. Like I got here because like I built this.
Yeah,
I got this on my for you, and that's how I feel. I'm like, oh my god, I built this for you, page brick by brick.
Yeah.
Who are like, ew, what the fuck is this? And I'm just laughing. And then like people will stitch it and they're so fucking funny. Like there's this one girl who stitched it. She's my fucking hero. She had a shirt that said, I only date vampires on. She was like, you don't want me. I'm too high in cholesterol. And it was so fucking funny. It was so I'll find that one too and I'll send that one to you.
Okay.
Because that one's so funny.
You're going to mess up my algorithm now.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck up your algorithm now.
That's okay. I don't know.
Because it's all on TikTok. It's not on Instagram.
No, I don't get on TikTok. But
he's really funny. He releases music too. I don't know. It's a whole entire fucking shish kebab. He also like wrote a book, a fucking course. Because like I said, everybody's getting fucking published nowadays. So basically, yeah. So that's what nodding is.
Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is very educational.
So yeah, that's fan fiction.
Okay.
That's book talk. Bookstagram. Bookstagram isn't as like fucking weird as
like
book talk.
It seems like it's more just recommendations, right?
Bookstagram is pretty tame for most of the time.
Well, I think that's fair of like just Instagram versus TikTok in general, right?
Yeah.
Like TikTok is a little bit more wild and less curated.
Except for hate comments. Instagram hate comments are always
that's true.
A fuck ton worse than TikTok hate comments.
Yeah, I think
that was the scariest thing about when we started posting video clips on Instagram. I was like, people are gonna make fun.
Oh, you thought that?
Yeah, I think I have anxiety. I think about every worst possible case scenario.
Oh, okay. I mean, I knew. I mean,
like I still like we still post things, but I was like, damn, like these people are gonna be ruthless. Like they're gonna say I'm not funny.
Aww.
And I'm like, you didn't even listen to the podcast episode.
No,
it's just a 5-second clip that you're judging me off of.
No, people love you.
I know. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit my line up if you want any vampire smut Rex. So or omegaverse fanfic Rex. Okay. Like Supernatural, the fanfiction that I wrote, it was not omegaverse, the fanfic that I wrote way back when in the day. But Supernatural's a huge one
in the omegaverse. I'm curious about the cycles.
It's just like
I mean, I know animal cycles.
Yeah, like that's like it. But just like humans.
It's like a human is in heat.
Yeah.
Okay. And so it's like you're being compelled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, and then like we could go into the whole entire like thing about like heat repression pills is like a whole entire thing. And then there was this one girl on TikTok who this is so fucking stupid. Somebody like she like always answers questions about omegaverse shit. Like that's like her like niche, unfortunately, she says. Like that's just slowly what her accounts became. And somebody was asking about how like if you could take heat suppression pills during like Ramadan, if like they're and she was like, well, yeah, like medication is allowed during like Ramadan. Like, but it's like a whole like it's like fucking like people like are into it.
This Venn diagram.
Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. So the one like few TikTok things that I came up with is like this guy, like this it's the same fucking person who like hooked up with an omega, and then the omega escaped and had the alpha's baby, and then ran off to a new fucking city, and then the alpha goes looks for her, and it's or them. I don't know if there's like explicit gender. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, and then they find the omega, and then like it's a whole entire fucking thing. I'm too invested in it. I'm too invested that I should be into it. But
like, one of my thoughts is like, what about the betas? Like, why do they even exist?
Because it's just like they're just there.
Yeah.
Omegas aren't common.
Okay.
So it's not like everybody's like appropriately like
Paired.
shoveled into like a third.
Okay.
Like omegas are super rare. So for the most part, like betas are there. But most stories focus on the omega because who wants to read about like a regular ass bit? You know what I mean? Like it's that like premise that like everybody's always got to have something that makes them special if you're like the main character or like chosen in the book.
Okay. Well, thank you for teaching me.
Yeah. So that concludes our lesson on.
Yeah, you can take out your headphones now and
get
back on the radio or whatever. Ugh.
I'll have to like determine the timestamp so that if people wanted to skip this entire conversation, it'll just be like a board that pops up. Start it. God, we talked about this for like 20 minutes.
But you know what? We had a lot to cover. Learned a lot. This is good.
So now we're just going back to my swearing, hopefully. There shouldn't be any like actually explicit things happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it happens, it happens.
God, no, I hope not. These baking videos, Cindy, you're gonna fucking lose your shit. They're so fucking cringe.
I don't want it on my page.
I'll show you on mine. I'll take one for the team.
Thank you.
I'll take one for the team.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't need it.
We could talk about dudes baking still, because there's this dude on TikTok that's been pissing everybody off that we can talk about.
Okay. What's his deal?
So basically, he's been posting how baking isn't like hard and he can do it. That's like, do you know what I'm talking about, Ricky? Okay. Yeah, so that's his whole take. So he like makes shit, and then he's like, "I made it. It tasted good. I'm a god. Fuck you guys." Like that's basically he's just a man. He's a man doing man things, and it's like a whole entire fucking like shish kebab, and like everybody like makes fun of him because like his shit isn't good.
Yeah,
because a big thing with baking sometimes is the presentation
for sure,
and it's like his macarons were ass.
Yeah.
But like he was like, I did it, baking isn't shit, and it's not. Or he made like some like I think it was Pantone. Was that what it was? I don't know. No, not that one. It was like a type of bread, like a specific type of dessert bread. And he posted it, and like people have been like clipping his clips and then showing what it's actually supposed to look like. And there's a very fucking clear difference between like his is like so dense.
Yeah.
Or like he made tiramisu and it was so watery because his ass didn't fucking wait long enough for it to set.
But I get it, but it's like it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is like generate conversation, and he gets comments, and like I think that's all he's wanting to do. Probably,
probably for sure.
But it's like rage baiting.
Yeah,
where, like,
it is basically rage baiting.
Yeah,
and, like people are falling. I mean, I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like this is not what this is supposed to look like. But he still fucking does it, and it's like everybody just clowning on him half the time.
And he doesn't care because he's just getting those.
I guess
like,
not. I don't know.
Clicks.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he's been on my For You page a couple of times, like the stitches. Have been on my For You page a couple of times of like just talking shit about
men baking.
Not men, but him. Because it's like realistically, I do think like baking is just like something that you have to follow the instructions for.
It's not.
It's
hard.
not really that. It's not like most things.
Yeah.
Aren't super difficult to make. I think for the average person.
Right.
Like you just have to follow instructions, and like you do have to actually like take a look at the like your measurements.
Yeah, and like plan ahead, right? Because sometimes you're like, oh, I had to chill the dough for an hour and I didn't realize.
That's always the fucking worst.
That one gets me.
Or the butter.
Getting
the butter to
my butter's
10.
never soft. Yeah.
Well, have you not done the cup hack?
Okay, so the cup hack I never really got because I'm like, it takes just as long. You just like stick it in the microwave for a second.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
that's usually what I do.
Yeah, I'm like, why are we not doing that? Why am I?
I usually just like if I ever see like it's like softened butter, I'm like, nope, new recipe.
I was really into I do my like cookie mugs. And
I've done the cake ones. I haven't done like cookies.
This is like a Sydney special, and I posted it. This was I think during the pandemic. I was like not doing well, and so I posted me making these cookie mugs, and like
on Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, my friends were like,
I'm gonna go look this.
I don't think I saved it, but my friends were like, this is too much butter, and so basically what I would do, and I do this now sometimes still, is like I get a mug and I put like probably like 4 tablespoons of butter in the mug, like a lot. Like
Paula Dean, hello.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
Well, yeah, because you put 4 fucking tablespoons
It's a
of
lot.
butter
It's like
in it.
half a stick of butter.
Your
basically.
cholesterol.
I don't care.
That's why you run.
That is why I run.
Balance.
So I see like half a stick of butter in a mug. I microwave that till it's like soft, not melted, but soft. And then I put in, I do varieties, right? So different kinds of sugar. Like sometimes I'll do brown sugar, sometimes I do white sugar, sometimes I do powdered sugar.
Okay.
And then I add some flour and vanilla, and you just mix it all up, and it's delicious.
Yeah, it is really.
It's like cookie dough.
4 fucking tablespoons of butter in that.
It's a lot of butter.
How much sugar do you put in it?
Also a lot of sugar.
Okay.
Also a lot of sugar. But it's great. So I've done like brownie versions. I would put some cocoa powder in there.
Cake ones and stuff.
No. But see, here's the thing: is like when you do the cake ones, then you like put it back in the microwave to like cook, and it tastes dry, right? In my experience, I don't microwave it
frequently. I don't remember the last time I even made one.
I do. I don't microwave it again. I just eat it like raw.
Oh, you just eat the raw dough?
Yeah, it's delicious. It's a good time. It's a good time. What?
I don't think salmonella is real.
I don't either.
In terms of eating uncooked, I said that out loud, and now I'm gonna get fucking salmonella.
So in my thing, I don't put eggs in it. There's no eggs.
That makes sense.
It's just
but
butter.
The flour needs to be heat treated.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, I don't think getting salmonella from like uncooked like dessert batter is real.
I don't either.
Obviously it is, but I don't think it's real. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of things. I don't want to get it. I was like, there's a lot of things I don't think are real. Like, I don't think vitamins are real. I mean, I know they are, but I think it's like a waste of money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So anyway,
the salmonella from eating, like, I will for real just bite into that fucking bitch like it's a burrito. I don't give a damn.
The cookie dough?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like,
no,
that's what you should do.
Like those stamped cookies that come out like for the holiday season, those taste better raw than they do cooked.
Oh, 100%.
Like, my mom will bring a box home and it's just be casually grabbing like 2 over the week. I never fucking cook them. I never cook them.
Yeah, it's better that way.
It really is.
Yeah.
I think brownie batter tastes so much fucking better than brownies.
I don't love a brownie.
You make me sick. It's
I
fine.
don't love a brownie.
Why?
Because I think I like
fudgy brownies. I like undercooked fudgy brownies.
I like it.
Cake brownies? Absolutely fuck not.
No, it's so dry. But I think I like a sugar cookie flavor profile. I love citrus. Okay. I'm more into that than a chocolate. I'll eat a chocolate. I will get down with a blondie. I love a blondie.
Blondies are good.
But I'll eat a brownie. I love sugar, but not gonna get excited about it.
I do love a good brownie.
Yeah, but it definitely needs to be a fudgy brownie.
Yeah.
If it's like warm too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some ice cream on top.
Yeah.
We could talk about
ice cream.
You know what the fuck? We should do a segment based on me ranking Ben and Jerry's flavors.
We should.
So, but I bring this up now because they said ice cream, and Sydney tried this. Okay, so let me give you some backstory.
This is important. We need the context.
I don't even remember when this happened. March, February, I don't know.
Yeah, so basically, a couple months back.
Ben and Jerry's posted on their Instagram that they were coming out with one limited flavor and then a new like flavor. And the limited flavor was Marshmallow Sky, and the new flavor was Peanut Butter and S'more. And I was like,
you were locked in.
I was so fucking intent on finding these. I don't even know if I fucking use that correctly because I'm just thinking about it. Yeah. I was so fucking into finding these fucking because I love Ben and Jerry's. I'm a big fan of Ben and Jerry's. Overpriced, sure, I don't give a fuck, but at least they're on the good side politically for me. So I was like, I don't care. It's going to a good cause.
Maybe capitalism, whatever.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah. There's no ethical consumerism. No, it's fine.
Yeah, for sure not. So I was like, yes, like I'm obsessed with Ben and Jerry's. So like for the longest time, we can talk about like all the flavors that I've been into at another time. Basically half baked, and then I think it's
Did you say fish food?
I do love fish food. Yeah. Fish food is so fucking good. That's what's in my freezer at home. Fish food, half baked, and then I think it's the Tonight Dough.
Oh, it's the Jimmy Fallon one.
I think that's what it. I think that's the one that I like. I always get it confused with the other guy who has an ice cream flavor.
Oh, is there?
There's multiple partnerships that they do.
Okay,
but I think it's a Jimmy Fallon one that I like. But I was like, I need to find these fucking ice creams because I'm like, I fucking love marshmallow. I go ham for marshmallow, and I was
she gets marshmallow lattes pretty frequently.
Yeah, I love marshmallow lattes. I fucking love marshmallows. So love s'mores. So I'm like, and I love peanut butter. So I was like, these are literally 2 of God's greatest things that he's ever given to the earth. in one fucking pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And then the Marshmallow Sky was just marshmallows and blue. And I was like, this is cool. I need to try it because it's limited.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, they don't do that a lot. It's not like Oreos. You know what I mean? Like, so Marshmallow Sky I found at a Walmart. And it was decent. I wouldn't say that it met my expectations, but it also like wasn't bad.
I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's Ben & Jerry's ice cream, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I think especially when it's limited edition, there is a sense of like, okay, I'm getting something.
Like I need to try it.
Yeah.
So it's like marshmallow ice cream, and then there's like chocolate chip cookie dough, and then there's peanut butter cookie dough in it.
Oh, peanut butter cookie dough?
I think
That's
so. I think so.
Cute.
But it's like 2 different types of cookie dough. And it was decent.
Yeah.
It was decent. I haven't gotten it since I got that first pint, but like it was decent.
Yeah.
But and I couldn't find this fucking peanut. And I literally searched for like a month, guys. I literally told everybody who works, everybody I interact with, I was like, keep me in the fucking loop. If you see, and like my parents every weekend grocery shopping, they like FaceTime me and they'd be like, is this it? And it's like peanut butter over the top or like s'mores. And I'm like, no, like I mean, obviously they meant well. I'm not like shitting on them.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, like it's peanut butter s'more.
We went on an adventure downtown. There's a Target downtown and there's a Publix downtown, and we went and checked both of them. I don't remember at what point in the process, but we definitely went and looked.
Yeah.
And nothing.
No, nothing. I told everybody to keep their fucking eyes out. And then I finally found Marshmallow Sky at fucking Walmart, the big one down the street. And then I had it and it was okay. Like I was really happy I found it and it was all right. And then I was like, okay, like this peanut butter s'more one was the one that I was most excited for. And I went a whole nother fucking month before I found that one. So because one of our coworkers used to not come in a lot and he helped me a lot with like creative shit. It was Tyler.
I know.
I was like, Tyler, I owe you ice cream. And Tyler's like on his he's like on a specific diet. So he was like, the only thing that I really like can eat is the Halo Top ones. And I was like, okay, like you tell me what grocery store you want to meet at and I'll get you like a pint of Halo Top. And he said
really
Kroger.
Sweet of you.
Yeah.
You're a good person.
I'm perfect.
Yeah.
So so I was like, all right, like I'll pull up to Kroger. I needed to do dry cleaning anyway, so I just fucking drove my ass all the way over there.
Dry clean stuff? What do you dry clean?
Like my dresses. I went to like that wedding, so I needed to get it pressed.
Okay.
Because it came in wrinkled.
Something in years. Anyway, got distracted.
I don't know. My mom told me to do it, so I did it.
Good job.
So.
Okay, so you're at Kroger.
Yeah, so we're at Kroger
Tyler.
and we're looking at the pints of ice cream, and it was like the world stopped. And I'm just looking and I'm like making eye contact with it. And I'm like, holy shit. Like at first I thought it wasn't real.
It's like a mirage.
Like I was like,
you've been thinking about it for so long.
I was like, no, this can't be.
Yeah.
And then of course it was at fucking Kroger and I don't have a Kroger card and Kroger ice cream is fucking expensive. I don't care. I still bought it. It was like $7. It was like $7. And I was like,
oh, for the little guy.
Yeah. But I was like, I need to fucking get it. Like I've been looking for it and still to this day I haven't found it anywhere else other than fucking Kroger.
It's at Kroger. Yeah.
Which pisses me the fuck off. But anyways, it's beautiful.
It's so good.
It's God sent.
Nikki's been talking about this for months, obviously. And then I tried it last week and can confirm it's delicious. It's really good. So it's like marshmallow ice cream. And there are bits of like graham cracker in it. That's subtle. It's subtle. And then there's like marshmallow swirl in there too. Yeah. Which is nice. And then the key is the peanut butter cups. And they're like, it's like a hefty peanut butter cup. Yeah, like you're getting something. Good. You're getting what you want. It's
good.
So the
big fan.
The combo of all of it, it really hits.
I could fuck up an entire 2 pints, 3 pints, 4 pints. Don't care. Hand it over. Put the money in the bag.
Yeah.
Put the PB s'mores Ben & Jerry's in the bag.
God, it is really good.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
So
thank you for sharing that.
God, it's so good. I love peanut butter.
Yeah.
And like the best part is Sean doesn't like peanut butter. So like
you get
every time there's some
cups.
Yeah, exactly. God. I don't have to split it. Thank God.
That's great.
You really were looking out with me with that one.
Yeah.
Because Reese's always comes in too. And like I can't just like if I'm ever with somebody, I'm too nice. I'm always like, hey, like you want to split it. Especially if it's like your significant other. But I don't have to because he doesn't fucking like peanut butter and chocolate.
That worked out. And
I'm like, God bless America. Our home, sweet home.
I'm happy for you.
God, I know. See, we started off pissed because I was like re-going through.
Oh, I wasn't pissed.
I was because I had flashbacks to my Spotify and email shit. But now
you're in a better place.
I'm gonna fucking go home. I'm gonna eat my fish food Ben & Jerry's.
You're gonna do your Friday nap.
I'm gonna do my Friday nap. I fucking love Friday naps, guys. Friday naps are the GOAT. I'm a huge nap girly. I love sleep. I love sleep. I will never let anybody come between me and sleep ever.
I love that for you.
Like even like during college, it was like, if it's not fucking done by midnight, get fucked. I'm going home. Like I don't care. I don't care what I get on this anymore. Like I'm going home. I'm going to bed.
That's important.
Love sleep. Love napping. I'm like, and I can do like 20, 30-minute naps. Like I'm not one of those people that has to nap for like 3 hours.
You can control it.
Like I set a timer up.
Okay.
I mean, like I lose a little bit of control sometimes. So like 30 minutes might turn into like an hour. But like I usually am good about like
within reason.
Yeah, not going above like an hour, hour and a half at most.
So every Friday afternoon, you leave work, take a nap, reset.
I go home, put on comfy clothes, take my little like 30, 45-minute, hour-long nap, and then I wake up and it's like all of work was just a dream. And it's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun.
Yeah. It was a good reset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it was all a bad dream working.
Clocked out. Doesn't matter anymore.
I got my Squishmallows, cuddling my Squishmallows. I got my Ben & Jerry's in the freezer afterwards.
Life
and I'm like,
good.
It's the freaking weekend, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Cool. Cool.
So yeah, big fan of Friday naps. Yeah. Everybody in my house is a hater because they can't take naps like I do. My dad is probably second best when it comes to it. Like taking naps. My dad naps a lot, but like he also can't do like 20 minutes like I can.
Yeah.
But like Mom and Dylan, like when they're out, they're fucking out.
Yeah.
Like for at least 2 hours.
I am not a napper generally. It like stresses me out.
How?
Because
if you don't mind me asking.
Sure. Because I think it's going to mess up my regular sleep schedule. So I get worried about that. And then I get worried about like just like losing time during the day. Like I will on occasion, like if I need to, I will like, but I would rather just like get all my sleep in. When I lived in China, it's like common in the middle of the day to take naps. And so there would be like
with everybody?
Yeah.
I can fucking dream.
And so there's a time in the middle of the day, kind of like you would like the siesta, but there's like, you know, Chinese version of it. So whenever they would build our schedules for teaching, there's always a 2-hour break in the middle of the day. And it was just assumed that you would go nap during that time. And at the first school that I worked at, there was a napping room for teachers. And so if you were in your office, you could go to the napping room. Well, you could go to the napping room anytime. And they just had like recliner chairs and it was just quiet and you can get like a blanket and you just go nap. It wasn't like night, like the school wasn't like super nice or anything. It's not like Google. But yeah, I went a couple times because I was just like,
fuck it, we ball, let's go take a nap.
Yeah. So I would
this sounds incredible.
Yeah. So
big fan of naps, love naps. But I'm the same way. Like I can't nap after like 4:30.
Yeah, I know that's stressful.
So that's why I usually do my like 30-minute like when I get home because it's like all I really need.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, so good.
I'm yawning now, so I think I need a nap.
God, I love naps.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the plan.
Everybody go take that nap.
Go nap and get Ben & Jerry's PB S'mores.
PB S'more. Or whatever flavor floats your boat, unless you pick Cherry Garcia. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't like the cherry and chocolate.
Kidding!
Ding.
I usually love cherries. I love cherries and I love chocolate, not together though. So if you pick Cherry Garcia,
I love cherries. I'm like
take it back. Don't go fuck yourself
and
stop listening because I don't like you.
Okay. Pop culture picks.
Pop culture picks. US beat Pakistan in cricket.
Hello.
That's my pop culture pick. USA, USA, USA. I never feel more patriotic than at a sporting event that we beat somebody that we weren't supposed to actually beat.
Cricket,
and allegedly, well, because Pakistan is a powerhouse in cricket.
Yeah, I know.
And I think they were the runner-up last year. I saw, and this is like our first year.
Is this competing. like a global?
This is like World Cup of cricket or something. Okay. Yeah, and this is our first time competing in the World Cup of cricket. So I'm like, what the fuck is a kilometer, my guy?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, it's like a meme of this like cartoon George Washington like shooting machine guns in both his hands saying, what the fuck is a kilometer? And then there's an eagle screech in the background.
Okay.
I'll show you that too after
God
this
bless.
podcast.
I learned so much. What
the fuck is a kilometer? Yeah. And it's basically like because we use miles.
I know it. I mean,
I
got it. I'm familiar with the... Yeah, thank you though for clarifying.
So yeah, that's a pop culture pick of the new Hunger Games book.
Oh yeah.
Coming out is going to be a pop culture pick for me.
That's exciting. My pop culture pick is Old Navy shorts.
I love that for you.
They're good.
They are really good.
They have good shorts. Yeah.
Were they jean? Were they what kind of material?
Linen. Linen shorts.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. They're stretchy.
Big fan.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
So go get some shorts at Old Navy if
Take
you
a
want.
nap.
Yeah.
Get
No. Well, I don't know. You know how everything's like kind of on sale and kind of not.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah.
All right, Pickles. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, Pickles.
Mom complained about my language before, and now I just talked about omegaverses and nodding and everything. Oh, yeah, go read that fanfic, guys. Go read that fanfic.
Yeah.
Take that nap, read that fanfic, and go get that ice cream and pants.
And enjoy your
And
life.
support the United States in sports. Only in sports. Just sports. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, guys!
Bye.